Hi, my name is Mark Willingham from Seiko UK Limited, here representing Grand Seiko.
And the Grand Seiko brand is not really very known among, what should I say, people who are not watch lovers, people who don't really know much about watches. What are you doing to change that perception?
Well, I think the position with Grand Seiko is that it was unavailable outside Japan until 2 years ago, which is why the general public perhaps haven't an affinity with the Grand Seiko collection. This is why we've taken the opportunity to actually showcase it here, and with the opportunity to show not just the public, but buyers, other retailers, the actual strength of the product. It's something which has created great interest online, in literature and things like that before, but it's been unusual or difficult for people to get actually a hands-on experience with the product, which is why this is such a great opportunity to do so.
Can I, to the uninitiated, to the people who do not know, can you just give a brief explanation of why Grand Seiko is so special?
Well, in the early 1960s, Seiko had the ambition to make what they called either the sort of best basic or best functional watch that they possibly could. Now that maybe doesn't sound like a very sort of ambitious aim, but by basic and functional what they mean is that it would be perhaps the most accurate watch possible, the most legible, the most durable, the most comfortable to wear, you know, all attributes that you'd like to think you could get in any watch. But Grand Seiko, from the day it started, has looked to actually be at the top of all those categories in terms of being easy to wear, a watch that you'd enjoy to wear and you're comfortable to wear in any occasion. That philosophy remains the same to this day, in that there's no ostentation or decoration for the sake of it. It's about simplicity and functionality, but to the highest possible standard. This is an example from the Grand Seiko collection. This is one of our high-beat mechanicals. As I've said, the stated aims of Grand Seiko was to make the watch as legible as possible, to make it as comfortable to wear as possible, to make it as accurate as possible. All the case sides, the edges of the bracelet, absolutely smooth, beautiful to feel and touch, no abrasive surfaces. Clasp is released by the push buttons there, very quick and easy to actually use and execute. Even from a very acute angle, you can still see the time on there due to the way the hands and the hour markers are cut. Anti-reflective. Essentially, functional in the extreme, beautifully executed. That's always been and always will be the intention of Grand Seiko.
In terms of the price point that you're talking about, what kind of price point are the Grand Seiko watches retailing for?
Grand Seiko covers all the major technologies. So that for Seiko would include quartz watches, mechanical watches, high-beat mechanical watches, and also our unique spring drive movements. The entry price points would be achievable through the quartz collection, which actually starts at £2,000 in the UK.
And how high does it go then?
We've actually recently just launched some precious metal high-beat specials. You know, so these are 36,000 beats beat per hour. Mechanical movements with a stated tolerance that exceeds even the Grand Seiko standard and gives you -2 to +4 second tolerance on a daily basis. Those start at 23,000 for a yellow gold in 18 karat and go up to 25,000 in an 18 karat white gold execution.
So would it be reasonable to say that Grand Seiko encapsulates a uniquely Japanese aesthetic and sensibility?
Absolutely. In many ways the simplicity, but the extreme function is almost beauty and art in its own form, of absolutely very Japanese characteristic.